You have reached the Schultz Health Clinic. Our normal business hours.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, I couldn't get through to your cell. I'm going to be closer to 10 getting to your office. Hopefully we can still notify both subjects then.
We've been having a little bit of a problem with the program as well. We're getting everything worked out. We're doing it as fast as we can. I don't know.
Hello, this is Luke.
Hello, this is the Schultz Health Clinic. Is this Luke Turner?
Yes.
We were just looking over your physical scans from last month here in the lab, and we found something we need to show you.
What do you mean you found something?
We just need you to come into the clinic as soon as you can.
What did you find? Can't you tell me what you found?
And this.
Hello?
Hey, well, I believe to give you a call. Check on you and your status. I saw that you were.
May I help you?
I'm here about my physical test results.
Name?
Luke Turner.
Okay.
Mr. Turner, hello. Well, what we have here is pretty rare. I've never dealt with this, Mr. Turner, and I have to admit that most doctors probably haven't.
Well, what is it?
It is a form of renal cell carcinoma. It's a
Cancer?
form of cancer. And most known cases are found in tumors that are around the liver, and yours fits that category.
What is this? What does this all mean? How bad is it?
Well, I'm going to be upfront with you, Mr. Turner. It doesn't look good. Out of the few cases that I found documented, no treatments were even remotely effective.
So
It's terminal. It's impossible to know for sure, but judging by the size, it could be 6 weeks or maybe 10.
10 weeks? God. Couldn't this just be some sort of mistake or something? Shouldn't you get a second opinion or something?
Mr. Turner, I've been trying to prove myself wrong ever since the diagnosis came in. I have sent these scans out to 2 other clinics, but I'm afraid that when the results come in that they will confirm what I've found.
I don't feel like anything's wrong. I feel fine. Wouldn't I have symptoms?
Well, surprisingly, the symptoms are fairly common occurrences. Have you felt any weakness or fatigue? Have you felt any psychological stress in the last few weeks?
I mean, I'm tired. It just can't be happening.
I'm sorry, Mr. Turner. I'm here for you. I will do everything that I can.
You said 10 weeks, probably. That's fine. Okay. Bye.
So how are you holding up, Mr. Turner?
I'm okay.
How have you been feeling? Have you noticed anything abnormal? I'm sorry, Mr. Turner. I can only try to understand how overwhelming this must be for you. Listen, I know of a help group that I really think would be good for you. It's especially for young adults in your situation, very laid back.
I don't know. It's not my thing.
Well, why don't you at least go to one session? Just give it a shot. Then if you don't think it's for you, you just don't go back.
Maybe. All right.
Well, let's see. Today is Tuesday. There's a meeting tonight. Actually, you could just show up, no questions asked. I'll give you directions, and you can head that way. By the way, I also wanted you to get a bottle of medication. I know you said you hadn't noticed any symptoms of fatigue so far, but just in case you need it to relieve any pain that you might experience. This is pretty powerful stuff. You'll want to take these one a day on a full stomach. By the way, Mr. Turner, do you have any friends or family to help you through this ordeal?
First time here? Oh, yeah. I didn't think I'd seen you before.
Luke.
But you think I'm a little old for this group. Man, I just love this session. I've been coming for so long now. I think they're going to ask me to stop coming, but I guess I feel sorry for me. Some old guy with cancer. So if you don't mind me asking you, how long do you think you have to live?
Probably about 2 months. How about you?
Yeah, I don't know. They don't know. I actually don't care to know, really. How long have you known?
Just found out yesterday.
It's a lot to take in. You know, believe it or not, this disease is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Really?
I mean, just knowing that you don't have much time left. It's like when you think you have an endless supply of something, you don't appreciate it or something. Value requires demand. Yep. Huh, another new face.
Yes, sir. Craig.
Nice to meet you, Craig. I'm Glenn.
Nice to meet you. And what's your name?
Luke.
Luke. Nice to meet you. You look really excited to be here.
Oh, man.
My guess is doctor talked you into this?
Yeah.
So, how long have you known about whatever you have?
I found out yesterday. So,
Yesterday?
yeah.
I've known a couple months. How are you holding up?
Okay, I guess. I mean, what can you do, right?
Yeah, I know. What can you do?
All right. Good to see everyone tonight. We are going to be getting started here now. Let me see, where are our first timers tonight? Good. All right, great. Now I want us to think about this meeting as something sort of like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. We all have this addiction. We're addicted to this idea that we're going to live forever. And no one lives forever. Get over it. You have priorities now, maybe that you didn't have before. It's amazing how the inevitability of death clarifies so many things for you, isn't it? Yeah. Before you were stressed out about so many things like politics and what's going on in the news and what's happening at work. And now those things like fade away, and things now I can see that I didn't see before. But it's those things that you take for granted that suddenly you seem to think, that's what really matters. And what has done that for me? Death has done that for me. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, what a tragedy. I have a terminal disease. The tragedy is when I see patients who have such a small time left to live, waste the time they have left feeling sorry for themselves. It's not such a tragedy that you're dying. The tragedy is that you're not living. Let's forget about the dying for just 10 seconds and think about the living that we can do now like we never could before.
Give me your wallet.
Whoa. Just, hey, man.
Give me
Take
your
it
wallet.
easy.
Take it easy. Give it to me.
You know what? Shoot me. Shoot
Give me your wallet.
Shoot me.
Give me your wallet.
You're gonna have to shoot me. Shoot me.
Give me your wallet.
Shoot me.
Give me
You can have everything. Give me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Hey. You forget something?
Hello, Luke.
Hey,
Clint.
Lynn, that's right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Forget again, they'll have to kill you. So do you have any religious beliefs, Luke? I don't want to be nosy or anything. I'm just wondering if you have any, religious convictions.
I don't really have any religious convictions, no.
You don't believe in like a higher power or God or spiritual things?
I don't know. I guess.
Never even thought about it?
It's crossed my mind.
You ought to spend some time thinking about it. I was just like you. I never.
Thanks.
So I found out about my cancer.
I'll think about it. Craig, right?
Yeah. Luke, if there is no God, then life's pretty silly, don't you think? I mean, surely there's some purpose for us being here.
I really didn't expect you to be back for more.
It's actually kind of weird. I didn't really plan on being here, but
Tell me about it.
hey, have you met
Megan.
Megan?
Oh,
Nice to meet
good
you.
to meet you.
Yeah, I just met her on the way in. You said it's your first time, right?
Congratulations.
Hello? Yeah, I'll be there. Okay. All right, bye. I gotta get out of here. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Megan. Luke?
Amen.
Okay.
This ought to be interesting. I only have 2 months left to live, and I'm about to spend 2 hours of it listening to this guy.
Well, we don't have to.
So tell me about yourself.
My name is Luke, and I am about to die.
No, tell me about your life.
There's not much to tell. I eat. Occasionally I sleep. But I mostly just work.
That can't be all. What do you do when you get off work?
I go home, I watch TV. I warm up something in the microwave. And I sit there until I'm ready to go to bed.
That's it? That's all you do?
Pretty much, yeah. After 10 hours of work, you don't really get passionate about anything. Maybe somewhere around the 6th floor of the elevator on my way down, I think, I really want to go home. And maybe that's passion. To go home, just so I can start it all over again, That's my passion.
Your life is very pathetic.
Thank you.
So what are you going to do with yourself now?
What do you mean?
Well, you just quit your job. Surely you're not just going to go home and eat and sleep and watch television until you die.
Of course I am. Isn't that what everybody does? Is that not the American dream at its finest?
No. Most people, they don't have the advantage of knowing that life is short. Most people, they live to stay alive. But I think I would prefer staying alive to live.
Poetic. What about you? You ask me all these questions and you haven't told me anything about yourself.
Well, I only have 10 weeks left. When I was a kid in the summertime, my brother and I would go out to the creek behind our house, and we would we would build forts, and in the afternoons we would ride our bikes all the way down to Dale's ice cream shop. And he knew us, so he would give us free ice cream. And we would spend all day outside in the sun. It was warm and beautiful. You know, for those 10 weeks, I was able to live.
It's strange. Yesterday I was no different than anyone else. I was normal.
You were on your way home to do the same thing that you do every
Exactly.
day.
To live the normal life.
But do you really wish that you could have yesterday back?
I guess there's just that.
So, still nobody here. Do I still have to preach the funeral if no one's here? So, the Orioles have no chance without Louis then, eh?
Does it ever bother you to look back on your life and see how much time you devoted to little things that don't even matter? You know, like my baseball card collection when I was a kid. I spent all that time trying to get the best cardboard pictures of men who played a game. It seems so worthless.
But really, what is important, you know? I mean, there's really not much of a point to most things when you think about it.
It's like we're taught that if we make it through today, tomorrow will somehow explain today's significance. But the truth is we waste the time today trying to explain tomorrow.
I wish I could translate the hints about the dead young men and women, and the hints about old men and mothers, and the offspring taken soon out of their laps.
So, do you believe there's a God?
Yes.
What do you think happens to us then after we die?
Well, I guess I look at death like anything else. Like, when you were in school, you knew that one day you would graduate and you'd be finished. But you couldn't really imagine what it would be like until one day it just happened. And you were finished and life went on.
What do you think has become of the young and old men? And what do you think has become of the women and children? They are all alive and well somewhere. The smallest sprout shows that there is really no death.
And if ever there was, it led forward to life, and does not wait at the end to arrest it, and ceased the moment life appeared.
Think about it, most of our lives are spent anticipating something better. But if you think about the times that you've really been happy, it was either because of pleasure at that moment or because you had the hope of it. And hope lasts longer. So maybe the only way to stay truly happy is just to have hope.
You're a poet and a philosopher. It's too bad you're going to die.
All goes onward, and outward nothing collapses. And that to die is different from what anyone supposed, and luckier.
You know, maybe the only thing better than having hope for yourself is giving hope to someone else.
Has anyone supposed it lucky to be born? I hasten to inform him or her. It is just as lucky to die, and I know it.
Did you see how many people were looking at you too?
At us? What about you?
Well, you know, I couldn't really help it. I got pulled in.
You fell in. You fell in.
Okay, I did not fall
You
in.
fell in.
I got pulled. Is this what all terminally ill people do? Is do crazy things in strange places?
Basically.
Yeah.
How many presidents do you think have ever done that?
It's freezing.
Craig, you've got to learn to live a little.
I guess I should while I can, right?
Exactly.
Well, I guess I'll just next time I'll just think of something totally, just ridiculous, and I'll just do it.
Glenn didn't deserve to die. For 3 weeks I've played around. I've pretended that I'm not afraid of death, and I can go for 3 more weeks and pretend like I'm not scared. I'm terrified. I'm not okay with dying. I'm not okay with watching you die.
Megan, wake up. Wake up. Megan. Wake up. Megan, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What are you doing sleeping out here?
Where's Luke?
I haven't seen him.
we were sitting here, and all of a sudden he just kind of broke down, and he started talking about how he didn't want to die and about how he didn't want to watch me die. And I didn't know what to say. You know, this whole time I've been trying to act fearless. Like I wasn't scared, but I'm scared.
Listen, I gotta go. I got an appointment at 8. Hey, yeah, it's me. Yeah, listen, we gotta stop this. Yeah, it's gone way too far. Well, if you don't tell him, I'm gonna tell him myself. Okay. Yeah, right. All right.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Mr. Luke Turner, please?
Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Turner, this is the Schultz Health Clinic. The scans that Dr. Schultz sent off to the other clinics have been returned, and both clinics are certain that our original diagnosis was not correct. You do not have cancer.
But...
She's not answering.
She's probably still at the park.
Craig, you know she can't find out through you.
Get in. Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Megan. I don't know how you're gonna react. You don't have cancer. It was all a lie. It's all my fault. Luke doesn't have cancer either. It was all just a plan to get a story.
What are you talking about? What story?
Look, the doctor you've been seeing, He's actually an author, Walter Chapman. I'm Dr. Schultz. Chapman came to me with this deal about getting a story and all this, and he knew that I was in need of money. He knew that I was on the verge of 3 or 4 malpractice suits, and I don't understand how it could have gotten this far. I had no clue it would turn into this. I'm sorry. Hey, have you met
Megan.
Megan? Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Hello?
Why did you choose me?
Because he wanted a guy and a girl. Somebody that hadn't been to my office since I'd started practicing there. If your names were just 2 of the ones that the computer kicked back.
Let me out of the car. Let me out now.
Look, if you want to go to the authorities, that's fine. I wouldn't blame you one bit. I'm the one they're going to come after, okay? It's my clinic. It's my fault. If you want to put me under, just get in line.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I promise you I'll share everything with you and Luke.
You think this is all about money? What does Luke think about all this? Have you even told him?
Look, they called him and told him he doesn't have cancer, but look, I knew I couldn't feel right without telling you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to stand before you today. It is such an encouragement to see that so many are anticipating Swan Song's release. My publisher told me just last month that I need a top seller to make up for the last 3 flops, as he called them. That's a lot of pressure to put on an author, don't you think? So this story that I'm releasing to you carries the very burden of my profession. Through all my attempts at creating an engaging novel, it has been my experience that the best stories are not the ones written in the minds of men, but rather the ones written through the chords of the human spirit.